So you're probably wondering why I'm outside in the snow, dressed like a scumbag, casting a rock on the end of my rod. I just received something really cool in the mail. And believe it or not, this rod I'm using right here, it's collapsible. It's a Blackhawk 2. I would say the rock that I'm casting is about the weight of a Whopper Plopper 130, maybe a 110. And this rod loads beautifully, handles beautifully. Literally feels like a one-piece rod. So I'm going to take you inside and show you what it looks like up close. This is cool. Alright guys, so this is the closer look of the Blackhawk 2. This is made by Cast King. Last year I went down to Georgia with my brother-in-law and used some collapsible spinning gear, which was great, and it was all made by Cast King, but I just didn't really have the feel I wanted with the bait caster. And this year I saw on BCSG, this guy's like costing me a lot of money because every time I watch his videos I start buying the stuff that he has. But he has these collapsible rods which can slip into a backpack. You could definitely take it on carry-on if you're careful. And these things really have a great feel. My friend wanted to check it out before he bought one, and we just took it out in the yard today, extended it all out, and got it going. So this rod extends, there's like 4 or 5 main sections that extend out on this thing. The beauty of this rod is they have these slipping eyes. I don't know what you really call them. But what happens is with these bait casters, when you have an extension rod, usually if you have 5 sections, you'll have like 5 or maybe 6 eyes. The thing about a bait caster is when it loads, you need more eyes to feed that line through to, you know, spread that load across the rod properly. On a spinning rod, it's not as crucial, but on a bait caster, it's very crucial. So they come with these little eyes that slide up and down, and they'll slide into position. The cool thing about this rod is all of the sections that slide in and out, they have, I don't know if you can see it, a little gold line. And so the next section that slides out, it has a gold line. So when you're extending this rod out, you can line up the gold lines. But I was talking to my buddy and he's like, you know, we may want to use like a fingernail polish dot system, because what I noticed is when I was extending these, it's a pull motion to extend the pole. You know, once you get the pull out, the slide eye pulls down, which is opposite of the feeling of extending it out. So there's like tightening it out and tightening it down, and it's kind of fiddly. It would probably take you 2 to 3 minutes to extend this rod and get it the way you want it. But once it's set up, it really feels and throws and casts just like any other rod. It's action fast, power medium, line weight 8 to 15. I would feel comfortable with the way this rod felt, you know, given that it doesn't break on me. Probably throwing a 20-pound braid and using anything up to like a Whopper Plopper 110 would be fine. I'd say the 130 probably would push it too much, and I think any other heavy lures like obviously Huddlestons and big lures like that wouldn't work. But for just all around fishing, worming, jigging, top water, maybe some light frogging without a lot of cover, because you're not going to be able to use 30-pound or 60-pound braid and rip these fish out of the weeds and stuff with this rod. But man, if you want something to throw in the trunk of your car, to where when you see a water body or you see something you want to fish and you just don't want to use spinning gear, $39.99, and I get it on AliExpress. Super high quality. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 eyes on this extension pole. Compare that when you're looking around on Amazon, you see other extension rods, there's usually like 5 or 6. Oh, and it comes with a really cool gadget to keep everything lined up and safe. It's got this like flexible rod that you can, I'll show it to you here. You get it in place. Do you shove down through here, and then I slide it right over the tip, and I just reel it in until it gets kind of pinched over in the side, and now you've got an easy way to transport this thing and it's not going to fall. Probably the best thing to do, line it through, get your lure on, connect it to the reel, collapse it, tighten it all up, and you've got the lure and everything ready, so when you extend, you're just ready to fish. This is the ticket right here, man.